Welcome to the Pixelberry Choices podcast, and today we're going to be talking about the Phantom Agent, Book 1, Chapter 1 and 2, the first impression. And when I say Book 1, I really hope that, in a true sense, it's the Book 1. You know what I mean? Well, I know we shouldn't get our hopes up. I know, all the things, caveats, but. I know the reaction from a lot of people, from what you guys have said after reading it, specifically after the non-VIP premiere. Well, first, let me be out with a fun fact. All the Choices books with a black background for text for fonts, all the books have been badasses. This is a fun fact and true. Heist Monaco. You look at Crimes of Passion. You look at Perfect Match. You look at the old detective book. And this one. I mean, badass. That's the word for it for me, I guess. I mean, I was not expecting this kind of a book. I mean, not the plot twist that was at the beginning of the chapter 1, but the whole thing, how it goes, I'm going to explain it as we go along the way of first two chapters, but let me tell you this. Phantom Agent, in my opinion, is going to be one of the best books I'm going to enjoy talking about each week, and I'm going to be looking forward to every Wednesday or Thursday for reading each chapter of Phantom Agent. Amazing. Alright, so much like in Heist Monaco or in Crimes of Passion, we dive right into the action. No talks, no, nonsense about this, that, or, introduction. Right jump to the action. Wake the Dead was kind of like that too. So, we are in Greece and we're chasing down someone who has a hard drive that has all information about the GIA agents. And we're chasing him through the streets of Greece, and it's kind of hard to get him. He's a sneaky person. And then we see our partner, gender customizable Rowan. And Rowan is also there to help us, and we see this is an epic chase. This is what Choices does best. I mean, the way they write these fighting scenes, the chasing scenes, all this action packed, and the music, it's like, it's drumming in your ears. Actually, you can feel like when they explain it, like your heart, pounding, your veins are thumping with blood flow and everything. And the music they use for it, it feels like as if you're truly running or doing something, and it actually happening to me. It's not a book like, it's a casual Friday, I'm just gonna relax, sit back, I've done with all the chores, I'm just gonna read like a passive reader. This is not a book you can passive read or whatever that means, but this is amazing. Like, I think that was the high bar. And then we do this, do that, through all the streets of Greece, Athens. We chase him down, but he's very sneaky. And we see the kind of relationship Rowan and our main character has. We are partners for so long, GIA agents, the Phantoms. We bicker, friendly bickering, definitely. Not bickering, let's call it bantering. Like, I'm gonna catch him, and then Rowan says, no, we complement each other. We see a little bit of, sultry chemistry between each other. And then when we see he's running with someone else's bike, we can, in this dimension, exclusively chase him down with the bike and in very baddest sense catch him. And all the while, we'll also learn about some other missions we had been on before with Rowan, and how we managed to, catch them, and how Rowan catch them. And we basically this time catch this person, and well, finally we handcuff him in front of the GIA agents, and we take him to the car, and we're celebrating our victory with Rowan in a little bit of bantering, a little bit of our amazing chemistry, intimacy moment. We lose ourselves to kissing, and then it hits us that something ain't right. Well, look at the criminal, and we have access the hard drive from him. Sorry, pardon me. So, but one thing, he's still smiling. He doesn't want to reveal who sent him after GIA agents. And from his watch, what seems like a detonator, he presses it, and boom, everything, the whole car goes up, and fire and smoke. And well, the unexpected thing happens. Rowan pushes us we drop down, and it was not there was nobody to push her or push Rowan, so she takes the hit. And then we go to Rowan's unconscious body. As a depiction here, we try to do everything. We perform a CPR on Rowan, and but it was too late. So we basically hug Rowan's body, and there we also lose our consciousness, and that's where it cuts off. And it picks up 1 year later in our room. So we are still GIA, but as you learn that we haven't taken any more partner. Rowan was our partner, and she's dead, and we still keep Rowan's chain with us. We clutch it and we put it in our book pocket, and then we can wear a smooth outfit because we have a meeting with a new boss of ours. So June, one of the coordinator, I guess, will call us and will advise us to wear something nice. And again, in choices, by wearing nice, they mean you gotta spend some diamonds. Come on, spend it. So if you choose it, I think it will increase impression. And then you go there 2 p.m. and you were early. So June says that the person or boss pre-planned it because we are always late. So we argue here and there, this and that, and all this. And then she tells us that we should go to the new shooting arena and check it out. We go there, we're impressed with what they have done with this place, how they've created it, and then there we see it, our love interest, Samara, who is our potential single love interest at this point, I guess. And then we see that our personality, like our charming personality, we can flirt with anything that moves, as Rowan describes it, as Samara describes it. And Samara and our main character's personality, we hit it off with, we can accept her challenge and, bullet fire off, so who can hit more targets, and we can. I personally chose to win over win over Samara, and basically what we do is we can boast about it. So we see a dynamic here. So let me just put it out here. I think this is a pretty interesting book here, because I don't think they have done it before anywhere, because our love interest dies. Like it's like in a movie or series, like where they do these things pretty much, and then we have another potential love interest, but it's not like we want to take them to the bed immediately. And the flirting options we have, like, they're basically charm, so that's part of our reputation with charm. We flirt with anybody, but it doesn't mean we have a personal connection with them, or anything like that much sexual attraction. I have to have them. I've forgotten about Rowan. So it's not one of those see your boss romance sex books. So this is really amazing, and I think the dynamics between the new love interest and our main character Samara and MC, it's something worth to look forward to. Then we go to our boss, and we also have a conversation about Rowan being our partner. We don't want to be partnered up with anyone, but they say that there's a hacker going on, going out and hacking everything. So, and basically, they're asking for ransom from big companies, and when they're not, giving them an attention, like they're probably not a threat, they're thinking, and they're basically detonating huge oil tanks and stuff. So we need to catch them, and we have a source in Paris. We need to go there and check it out. And we have our new partner, and we're about to protest, but then Samara walks in. So Samara is going to be our new partner. So we were not. In the next chapter, we are already in France. We are in a safe house, and we see, like, again, we are just basically going back and forth. We say that Rowan is our partner. We don't want Samara to be our partner. Samara says in reply, quote, "I don't want to replace any human, let alone a ghost," end quote. I think, you can see, like, the kind of thing, main character doesn't want to work with anyone. He wants to work alone after Rowan, because Rowan was not only just our partner, but our lover and everything. So the loss is huge. So I think it's pretty good that this relationship with Samara and MC is gonna be something, because it's not gonna be one of those unique choices relationships. Not unique, like it's gonna be unique. Actually, it's not gonna be like one of those cliche relationships and choices like immediately hit off or something you develop slowly. But there's gonna be more to it. By more to it, I mean like it's like a lot of things are going to come into factor. Like, this is not going to be really easy. Like, the main character isn't easily going to be drawn to Samara, or vice versa. So actually, emotional roller coaster it could be. I'm all up for it. This is once in a while book, Phantom Agent, if I do say so myself. We can dress ourselves in red cloths, and we go to this casino where we can find our target, and we go there. So again, we see some bantering, some bickering. So this is a unique dynamic with this love interest. Kind of reminds me of Manu from last year, but this was quite a different book. That was a different story, but like the bantering and bickering part of it. But this is quite a different. This is a unique relationship with Samara. I haven't read a single book in choices like this, or anywhere, let alone in choices anywhere. So we just see we are bickering, and at first we see that when we try to enter the casino that they need some signet a badge like thingy. So we have to steal it from someone or charm it out of someone. So we try to charm it out of someone. Again, we make a competition out of it, and we both go our separate ways. Samara and our main character to get it, and we are about to charm it off of somebody. Samara comes to steal it, and then boom, we just botch it there. And then we get into this big fight. We don't want to work with you. That's not want to work alone. All this fight goes on, and then finally we decide that this is the one last mission. We work together. We go home, and then we work together. And hey, this guy, like, this is from Foreign Affairs villain. This is your a lot of books you've seen him. This is the Marcus Blackstock from Wake the Dead. So we have to. So I basically pick a fight with him, and Samara comes and snoops in and takes the thing off, and then we get inside in the casino, and we just enjoy the glimmer, and we go to take a drinks, and Samara is absolutely furious about it. Like, all you gotta do is party and there's them. We say that, of course we're gonna enjoy this scene, So again, our idealisms are completely different. So Samara, I think this is the first time in choices, because let me just break down something, Let me say something as it is. As like some of you have said, that in choices, if you forget about Perfect Match, if you forget about Heist to Monaco, if you forget about It Lives, if you forget about High School Story, if you forget about High School Story Class Act, if you forget about Crimes of Passion, most of the books have been female potent, but this one, I don't think it's like, it's an amazing, like, whatever main character's person I choose, you get to go with it. Like, it's not female coded, it's not male coded, but I personally played as a male main character, and I felt like a male, and I know the opposite side is true. Whatever gender, whatever pronouns you choose, it's true for that, and that's something pretty good. And another thing is that in most of the books, the main character is the goody two shoes, idealized person, and then the love interest is rock kind, but this is the book where it's opposite. The love interest goes by idealism, doesn't gamble, doesn't do that, and our main character is like charming, flirts with everything that moves, and this character personality also keeping from anyone, keeping from this new partner. We don't want to get involved with her, with Samara. We want to keep ourselves to ourselves, because we don't want anyone to replace our old partner and our partner forever, Rowan. As that's what we feel at the moment. And then we can also go to gambling area, and then we can do gamble in a dimension to draw the attention of whatever this person is, and we were given a code by, like, we have to say, like, work hard along those lines. So we play the gamble, again, we gamble so we can bet against Samara. So I personally chose to bet against Samara and have a lot of bantering. Like, basically, we see more of a glimpse to this dynamics of this relationship between Samara and our main character. Like, we banter a lot, we fight a lot, we can't stand each other, but in a good way. It's not like I'm gonna kill you or something, but it's like in a good natured way. We just banter, like our main character is so full of themselves, and they like to boast their ego and stuff like that, and the love interest is there, like, yeah, there's that. So I think at first we weren't able to stand each other, but after this gambling scene, but I'm not saying we still can't stand each other, but there's a dynamic, improved dynamic to relationship. Like I said, like main character is full of themselves, like to stoke their ego, boast about their victories, and then it comes the love interest, like saying that, and jokes, and this is a weird kind of banter and dynamic. I haven't seen it. It's funny as hell, and I love it. And then we finally see, after waiting a lot, that this person coming in, and we talk with her, and she is also a hacker. So we don't know like why she's doing what she's doing. We tell them to work for us so we can track down this hacker further. We'll give them protection. They say they can protect themselves, she can protect herself, and all this stuff. And then we see that we have a new message in our phone because, of course, like I said, she hacked our phone. And then suddenly there's a bullet shot and everything is chaos. I think someone got hit by the bullet, the one who was the villain in Queen Bee. And then we basically, Samara basically dives and takes our informant down, and basically we also take cover, go to the ground, and then a look passes between Samara and our main character, and understanding goes, because this is just not a normal hacker, but whoever the hacker is, they knew about this intel we had, and they're also an assassin. So we're up against an assassin and one more. So we will see about that in the next chapter. Like I said, I can't wait for the Phantom Agent book 1's chapter 3. And like I said, I hope there's a book 2. It better be, right? But anyway, like, let's just enjoy where we are. Let's not get in over in our head, let's just keep things calm and take things one by one. And Phantom Agent, I'm gonna say, like, a badass main character, good plot, but the romantic part also, like what our MC going through after losing Rowan. And then there comes Samara, how the relationship is going to develop. More banter, more fighting, more this kind of egoistic, who likes to boast about their ego and flirts with everyone, and they're kind of like follow everything by the book love interest. Samara, when they clash together, what sparks will fly? How will this relationship get its ending? Like, how will this mature? A lot of questions, and it's gonna be amazing to find out. The route is gonna be super amazing. Let me know, guys, your thoughts and opinions about the Phantom Agent, and let me say it out loud that this could be one of the best books for this year. I mean, this year has been amazing. I mean, yeah, some next few books, like that, 90 of Fear Book 3 has been better than 90 of Fear Book 2 for sure, but it's a fool's errand to compare this book with Immortal Desire or Wake the Dead or Crimes of Passion or this book. I'm not gonna do that, but except for those books, Gender Lock, 90 Fair, Surrender 2, and all the other books like Jennifer, Kiss of Death, and we have what else we have? We have that Getaway Girl. So all these Gender Lock books are coming out, but except for those, what a year has been. Started off with Wake the Dead, then Crimes of Passion, then Untamable, then The Cursed Heart, then Murdered Homecoming, then Immortal Desire, then The Phantom Agent, Slow Burn also, don't forget about that. 8 books, oh my goodness. This is an amazing, guys, and I just don't have words. So, hopefully next year, starting from The Roommate and First Love Comes First, those books are also going to be gender customizable and going to be epic like these books. Bolus 2 is in the next year, Crimes of Passion 2 next year, Cursed Heart 2 next year, Untamable 2 next year, and who knows if there's a Phantom Agent book 2. Oh well, we will see when we cross that line. But I'm just super excited, so I'm just gonna drop it off here before I become more of a loose cannon, if I'm already not, because of this book. Amazing book. After a long time, I think I speak for everyone when I say this. These are the books that make you emotionally connect to the book and really appreciate what it is, and just I'm at a loss for words here. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions. Let's talk below in the comment section. I'm gonna love hearing from all of you, your theories, everything. Let's bring back Wake the Dead days. Alright, I'll see you in the comments and in the next videos. Until then, peace out.